What is going on, everyone? I almost hit the stop streaming button instead of the scene button because I thought for a second I should hit start streaming, but it was stop streaming and I almost hit it, but I didn't. Anyway, Jackson O'Coin, RFT VIP, 66 months hanging with the homies. Thank you very much, brother. He also, if I recall, sent me an email wishing that we had a happy St. Patrick's Day. We didn't do anything. We stayed home. We ate some Hawaiian food. We didn't have any cabbage, no green beer.
You know what? I could have made chicken long rice and put green dye in it. That would have been weird, though. But that would have been kind of cool.
I want to thank Southern Meadow for giving me the patch for my silver spot price. It will now be updated without me having to update it. It just updates real time right there on the screen for you all to see. Now, it could be a couple of seconds off another website if you use a different site. But that's it. J-Dog, what's up, brother?
J-Dog.
What's up, J-Dog? $5. Hi, Robin Charlani.
Hey!
And
Whoa!
It has been a long time.
It has been a really long time.
We have not seen Trump 2020 since probably 2021 or 2022. But welcome back. Good to see you. And just as a quick reminder, no politics in the chat. That's just his screen name. So there you go.
It is what it is. It's
all right.
fine.
Michael Smith. What's up, brother?
If you have any questions,
making me look red. I look red today.
If you have any questions you want me to read out loud, tag me at Charlani every day. It helps me to see it a little bit easier.
We only have 4 boxes. We picked up 2 brand new Loomis boxes. So the Loomis boxes have to go back. Shalani's already regretting them. I don't know if we're going to continue to get new Loomis boxes this week, but right now we have 2 Loomis boxes that are brand new, and they're on the ping pong table. They'll go back to the bank probably Friday, but hopefully Friday's pickups will give us more Loomis boxes. But for now, we did get W1 and W2. We have T1. The T-Bank did not give us a Loomis box. They gave us a String and Sons, and then we have last week's P2 box.
Hi, Brian B. Coin, 67 months, RFT team member. Hello, and Michael Meyer gifted 5 RFT
wow, thank you,
memberships.
Michael Meyer. And then Tim Eisman, 67 months, as a Rob Mobber. Hi, Robin Sheldon. I got my package today, and that silver Ike dollar is a stunner. It almost blinded me. It was a nice Ike. And then Zach Boyer, member, 15 months as a Rob Mobber. Hey, everyone. I updated the members on the pre-stream scroll. We have to get, I sent you an email about Steve-O stacking silver's picture to get it formatted properly. I just sent it before the stream. We'll get it by, we'll fix it by Friday, and then we'll update the website that has the members only page. I'm going to do that Friday as well in case we get members retreat now and Friday. All right, we're already bidding on the first one. I already see it.
PTF is at 180.
There is a Morgan in one of these and a piece in the other and a bunch of silver topped off as well. It's pretty hefty as far as the pack's concerned, but only 1 Morgan in one and 1 piece dollar in the other, and I don't remember which one is which, but they're both BU. They're both BU. They're nice Morgans and piece dollars.
Socks. Johnny T, we're gonna do the specialness on Friday.
We already opened it. We already had fun. It's awesome, but we're gonna save it for Friday when it's a bigger string. All right, the socks today. Listen, Charlani, I'm trying to show to see if we have some money in these boxes tonight. Not the green kind. Well, I'll take the green silver kind as well, but we want the blast white 90% or some gray, some old grays. Where are we at? 185 Michael Meyer going once?
Yeah, Southern Metal, he says, I can automate your membership names. Takes 5 seconds to run the script. I feel like we need to have a conversation with him this weekend.
You know what, Southern Metal? Maybe we talk to you either tomorrow or Saturday, and we'll just spend the time with you, and maybe we can just do like a private.
Maybe this weekend.
Maybe a private stream. Zoom. Maybe a Zoom or something, and we'll just chit chat if you have time. Oh, you can also automatically add. Yeah, I haven't. See, there's probably stuff I know I can do. I've done a lot of this. I just haven't. I don't like experimenting. Once I see it done once or twice,
we'll do it to my website because I'm not scared because I know we can fix it, but he gets scared.
190 PGA Loom was the first to it. Just beat out Trash Man. Thank you, Dennis Spring. Thank you, Johnny T. Best socks yet. And thank you, Bombay Sapphire, for knowing the socks. We are at, what's up, Emil? We are at 190 PGA Loom going once.
By the way, Johnny T, thank you so much for that gift.
Kind of thank you.
Amazing.
Kind of thank you.
It was very sweet. And I know you took a lot of time to make
on that
all
bad
that.
boy.
Yeah, for
Going
sure.
twice. PGA Loom at 190. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold if it holds. I saw a couple of vehicles found this week. Hopefully I can find some as well. I have a members only video coming out as well in the next day or two. It's already edited. I was going to put it out before the stream, but I blew it. 190.
It was PGA.
Yep. And just as a reminder, PGA Loom, we do have add-ons. They're just some basic add-ons, but we do have them down there. If anything fancies your interest, you're more than welcome to add them on. If not, no worries. There's only a handful anyway. I'm sure they'll be gone. 190 PGA Loom. Sharlani, he just needs to choose a box. We don't have a Loomis box, PGA Loom. But if you feel lucky, let me know which one suits your fancy. Oh, I did Michael Smith.
Wait until you see Rob's package coming soon.
I'm going to have my eyes open for that big package.
Did you steal those socks from the Joker?
I like them. I haven't worn them in a long
Blair,
time.
LP2. And did Rob ever open the box I got sniped a few streams ago?
Yeah, it was. I was gonna put. It was in that last $50 hunt. It was. It was not a great box. If I recall, I was gonna say something in the video that it wasn't a great box. I think it had like 3 NIFCs, so nothing super fun. Hopefully, this box has more than that. All right, we're going with last week's P2 box. He feels lucky with it. PGA Loom likes it because it has a P and an L. PGA Loom. You know what? I see what you're doing. All right.
Makes sense to me.
Let's see. We opened an LLW2 box that no one chose for 3 weeks, and it had that 90 in it or something. Remember?
Why are the 1972D no FG $50 on eBay like $10? I thought they were worth a lot more.
They are, but if it's not slabbed in a high grade, it's not worth as much. If it's slabbed, we got a happy coin. If it's slabbed in a high grade, it fetches a lot more. Keep in mind, varieties have a price on PCGS because it's the cumulative total of all of the known auctions out there. And those auctions are basically Heritage and things like that, Stax Bowers. So those auction sites on slab coins are, of course, going to do a lot better than typical eBay stuff. But at the end of the day, it's what someone wants to pay for it. And that 1972D no FG is a common coin to find. It's just not common to get it in a Mint State 65 or higher. That's what you're looking for. But if you can get it in that and get it graded, it's worth it. All right. They're worth a lot in a slabbed high grade. Outside of that, they're just a common coin. All right. Let's go.
PJ is asking what are some of the add-ons. We have 1972S Business Strike Silver Ike Dollar for $15.
I have 2 nice silver Ikes that are in the 1972 uncirculated sets.
Or 1976S Uncirculated Silver 40% Bicentennial Set, quarter, half, and dollar.
It's one of these sets, and they are
25.
Stunners. And then we have 2 of these sets. And they're really nice as well.
Those are 25.
So we have those 2 sets, only 4 add-ons today. I wasn't going to mess around too much. We'll have more on Friday, probably.
Now Noah's asking, how much does it cost to get it graded?
Well, you'd probably grade the modern coin fee. You're not going to overpay, so you'll pay the minimum under $250 just because they'll charge you more anyway if it goes over that, and you're hoping for that. So that's $28 last I looked. Plus you have a $18 variety fee. So you're right around, let's just call it 30. You're right around $50. And then shipping, if you did it by itself, I mean, you're going to spend like $70, $80 by itself. But if you can marry some stuff with it, you'll bring the cost down. But $50 roughly to grade it. And then if it gets a higher grade and it's worth more, that's good. They'll just charge you the extra money.
And I want to say a big hello to Steven and Jennifer. You guys are watching.
If Steven and Jennifer are watching, any friends of Charlani's are a friend of mine.
And so let me know if you guys have screen names. Let us know what it is, because Steven has been watching for a while now too.
Oh.
And Jennifer ordered from my website. She ordered a bunch of
Very
stickers.
cool. All right, come on.
So hello, and thank you guys for your support.
Let's get some goodies tonight. Let's get some goodies in an old box for PGA Loom.
Y'all have probably talked about it a lot, but what does Rob think about the discontinuation of the penny?
Well, they're still minting them, so it's not official yet, and it takes an act of Congress. But I've said for years, they shouldn't mint very many coins. You know, if they just minted 10% of what they've minted historically every year for all denominations and did that 10% this year, 8% next year, 6% the year after, 5% every year after that, and just kept it light, we have enough coins out there in circulation. We don't need a billion pennies minted every single year. Speaking of coins not issued for circulation, though, it's a Ring of Death 2014 Denver. It's ugly, but it is our first find.
Hi,
and
Resin.
Even an ugly find is worth our time. And that was a rhyme. What's up, Resin?
If you guys have any questions you want me to read out loud, tag me at Charlani every day. It helps me to see it and to read it.
And if she can see it, she can believe it. There's nothing to it. I believe I can fly.
Rhyme again.
No, I'm doing the I believe I can fly.
Oh.
I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. All right, come on. PJ Loom, what are we doing? Jan's already mad at you for not choosing a W box. I'm actually happy that you chose this box because you never know. But what are we doing? What are we at on silver? 26 and 44 boxes. We're starting to catch up a smidge. Just a smidge.
Come on, Rob.
Who chose this
Sing
box?
The PayPal song.
No, I'm not. Come on, really? I want to pay with you everywhere.
Evan says, I'm sorry I'm late, y'all. I had to pick up my sister from her school.
Gotta do what you gotta do,
first
brother.
Of all, priorities. And what a good brother you are.
He's
so that's okay.
He's a Yankee Doodle dandy.
Thoughts on $3,000 gold, says Naptown Collectibles.
You know what? I like that it's over 3,000 in holding. That's to me. That listen, it's dollar cost averaging when you buy. So just keep buying a little bit at a time when you can, and don't be afraid of the price unless you're cashing out. Now, if you have a bunch of gold you bought when it was $800 an ounce, this is probably a time I would cash that in if I'm getting up there in the years like myself. And money, not that I like fiat better than gold, but if you're going to if you have something you use it for, cash it in. If you can pay off debt so that you don't keep paying interest, cash in some. I would probably do that. Pay off your property. I'd probably do that. I'm just looking at the 2002 for funsies. I'd probably do stuff like that. But if you have no need for it, just sit there and look at the money. But remember, one bird in the hand is better than two birds in the bush.
Jan says, I'm nervous now, not a W box. Ricky the Scotty says, I'm down in your neck of the woods. He's currently in Mesquite.
Not too far away.
Hi, Jeremy. Is it Lafayette?
Lafayette?
I did complete my
Or is it
Ugly
Lafayette?
Kennedy book. I did. Didn't I? Yeah, Kennedy's. $50. Same, right? I found my first Indian head penny yesterday. First roll out of the box in 1905, says On a Journey.
You know what? I really want to find an Indian head penny. I have 2 3/4 boxes of dimes, 2 bank boxes, and I have 1 almost complete customer wrap box. 77's hard to see, and with my new scope, it just took me a second just to double check because
La Follette.
Lafayette.
Okay, La Follette. Richard Sappington says, did you know that bird is the word?
Everyone knows that.
Hi,
bird is the
Richard.
word. Bird is the word. That's an oldie. That's almost as old as Doing the Butt. You don't remember that song? They made t-shirts about that.
I think it's exclamation RF tokens. Of course I know that song.
Oh, of course.
If I'm wrong,
my bad.
Please let me know. I should know that I know.
I will be adding some more auction bay items. They're all sold out. We had pretty good interest in it last time, so I'll be adding some more auction bay stuff to my auction bay site on my website.
Cool Things says, Happy Wednesday, Rob, Charlotte, and my fellow coin nerds.
Happy Wednesday. Cool Things. By the way, we do have some cool things in the auction if you like foreign stuff. Bunch of little foreign goodies. A lot of Australian silver tonight. If you like Australian silver and Newfoundland silver as well.
What was the best find you've ever gotten in a roll? Customer or bank wrapped?
Well, I don't want to spoil it. I'm getting goosebumps again. I don't want to spoil it. But keep your eyes peeled for tomorrow's quarter video. I found an extremely rare variety that I've never found since I've done my channel. And it's worth at least $100. It's probably worth more than that, but I don't want to spoil it anymore. Let me just tell you that much. I'm not gonna answer guesses. Tomorrow's quarter video, I still have a box and a half to go. It's a 4-box hunt. But it is a ridiculous find. I can't believe there's one out there still in circulation. I cannot for the life of me fathom how it made its way into a box that I picked up, that I hunted, and that I looked at with my own eyes.
Bombay, I see your comment, and yes, I do have a big butt now, but it's gonna shrink. It's shrinking now. It's a little smaller than it was a few weeks ago.
Yeah, we're going through less toilet paper now. It's pretty cool.
You're awful. But I'm down almost 12 pounds, and I'm very excited about it. Very excited about it. So it's getting, yeah, it might be big now, but it's getting smaller.
3
I'm working on
NIFCs.
it. 1965 silver quarter, exclamation, says Sierra Charlie.
Listen, it's a great find.
Hi, Nathan.
It's a great find. I'm still elated about it. I wasn't going to do any spoiling, but I did a little bit too much and I'm done. No more spoilers. If you watch my content, you'll watch it tomorrow. Most of you will, and you will be able to feast your eyes upon the coin that I don't even know the last time one was found.
There is a typo. What is this supposed to be? That date?
Everybody needs somebody. What date?
This one.
1968 S. It's an S, so we know that it can't be a 63, but I just tossed in a nice 68S with the Benji, so we had a travel buddy. The Benji's the nice coin. The 68S, I was like, let me just give him somebody to travel with. So
thanks, PG.
I mean, it's a nice coin too. Don't get me wrong, but it's not worth like the Benji. And by the way, those 54s are nice. They're definitely book upgraders. I think there's full bell lines on the one, but it's not graded, so I can't say, yes, it is.
No, Johnny T, don't say that. Congratulations, Southern Metal. He just passed the 35-pound mark. He's eating a bunch of chicken. One of the big things
No carbs, lots of chicken.
Was I don't eat until 2 p.m. and I stop eating by 10, no matter what.
And we have to do by 10 because we stream.
Yeah.
And then if we go out afterwards, let's say we go out at 8:30. By the time we sit and eat, it's 9-ish.
Yeah.
By the time we come back, it's like 9:30, 9:45. So just in case streams last later, we just made it 10 o'clock. Everybody
Michael
needs
Williamson
somebody
says, congratulations to you two, 20 pounds down.
Wow, you guys are kicking some butt. It's time to get the summer bodies back up.
It
Summertime. Come on. So, Lonnie, that bin is going to get heavy after this roll. It'll be heavier than the first because this is roll 26.
Hi, Sam.
So now you have 26 rolls in this bin, and then you'll have 24 in the next one, unless you take it out. 2005 NIFC. 4 NIFC so far, 27 rolls in. So, listen. It's not a terrible box. You got some NIFC so far. We just want to see that almighty shiner. And I don't mean the kind Shalani gives me when I talk back to her.
Speedo season, Nathan.
You know what? I told Shalani I'm getting to the age where I can get away with wearing a Speedo on a cruise ship and they'll just think, oh, that's an old guy. It's just an old guy. I'm not quite there yet. We got maybe another 5.
Hi, Beth.
Let's go, Dynamite!
Have I sent you any? I always send Rob reels or shorts of the older cruise couples having a really good time on cruise boats because some of them are hilarious. I'm like,
I go on cruises to see the water. To see the water, to see white sandy beaches, to do an excursion, to gamble a little bit, relax, drink, and have fun.
Adventures, thank you for your $10 American monies. Happy Wednesday. Good
I think we
timing.
got a 40. I think we got a 40 right there. 1968 Denver. Listen, Jan, I told you when the stream started, I would have picked the LP2 box. I said it from the very beginning, and Jan's like, W. Like he was trying to tell me about a website. And I'm like, no, Jan. LP2 is the one. And then PJ and Lou agreed, apparently. Kennedy! All right, we got silver. It's only a 40 so far, but guess what? It's a 40. All right, 140 in the box, 5 NIFCs, 20 rolls
Husker
to
Chuck
go.
says, I'm scooping snow. I feel like Dime Boy.
Yeah, scooping snow is
Of
not
course
too
silver
fun.
exists.
It's out there. Listen, we have big times and we have small times. That's an NIFC. That's what I saw, but I also wanted to scope the 73.
Okay.
I'll update the NIFCs in a few minutes.
So I see Trump 2020. You're talking to Sam Wilson, but I want to know, like, what have you been up to? Where have you been? What are you doing? How's it going?
Biz.
How's school?
What's up, brother? 33 months. I appreciate the support, my friend.
Hi, Stephen Biz. Adventure says, I got the silver pack, and the Morgans are amazing, and they all fit except one.
Oh, we almost got that would have been luck if I sent you 3 Morgans and all 3 you could use. That would have been crazy.
Hi, Coin Silver.
What's up, Coin
see
Silver?
you. Good evening. Craig Wolf, 30 months RFT team member.
What's up, Craig Wolf? Holy cow, brother. You're sneaking up there into the big dog range. Almost 3 years.
Johnny T, why you gotta try and get Stephen Biz in trouble? Although I have to say, to you, Johnny T, that's improvement. He's trying really hard. That's the compromise. The Christmas collections have started hitting the boxes, says PTF Stacking.
You know what?
What does that mean?
I've said
Christmas
it before and I'll say it
collections.
again.
What does that mean?
September, October are my best months. They were. And April and May are my next best months. And we don't know yet because it's early. Doesn't mean we don't find silver in the other months. March is usually a pretty good month too. And it's been pretty good so far.
Did you, let me do this really quick. Doug Wagner, 37 months. Let's find a barber tonight, Rob.
Listen, we found one.
And then,
Really quick. We found one and I made it into a short. And you know how many people have commented? Fake. You planted that.
oh my
So I
God,
said
people are so
I even said in the short,
dumb.
I found this live. The link's down below to see the whole.
Yeah.
I said I opened the box live. We hunted all the rolls live.
Listen, that's just how you know that people are just.
I can't win.
They're ridiculous.
One
Which is
barber,
why I never
one
get
barber
mad
in
anymore. Like,
7
that's so
years,
dumb.
and I faked it.
Ridiculous, totally.
I can't win.
And
what I do.
did you hear the Kennedy files release?
Yeah, I want to see about it. I'm going to look into it.
What does that mean? Is it a show?
I don't know if it's a show.
Is it a show? What is
but
that
they
exactly?
released the actual files so that you can actually look at them, and we can see what's in the file. Now we don't know if the file's been, manipulated a bit over the years. They probably were assuming this might happen at some point.
Trump 2020 is at the University of Tennessee now.
Tennessee.
Been great,
Lord,
not
I
much
really
else has
feel
changed.
real
He
stressed.
still has all his coins and everything.
I'm
We're
down and
good.
out. I'm losing rest.
My next door neighbor gave me a sterling silver cup for helping move some furniture, says John Blair.
Very cool. And by the way, Trump 2020, I'm glad you volunteered that information to us. Shalani doesn't get it.
Why is that? Was that rude?
No,
Ask?
you don't get it. I wonder who actually gets it. All right.
I'm so confused. It's definitely not a show. 80,000 FBI files.
Jeez.
Oh. Who wants to read that?
A lot of people will read it meticulously, pick it apart, pull out the stuff.
Unredacted pages. Well, I'll wait till Emily.
Somebody
Somebody
we trust will go through it.
Give us the Cliff Notes version, I hope. 949 Designs, 25 months. I heard that this isn't even the real Rob. That is better look. It's his better looking twin brother.
It is, yeah. I'm not even the real Rob.
Michael Meyer says, Rob, that was horrible.
It was pretty bad. Listen,
Oh, that I don't get it? That?
No, my joke about it.
Got my 2025 penny roll today. Both sides reversed. Should unroll it or take a pull?
Yeah, listen, I'm a little... I hate when they're both sides reversed, but I try to label them. And by the way, I actually have 10 rolls now of 2025 P's and 2025 D's. I don't know what they're selling for by the roll of pennies, but I have 10 sets of them. I'm thinking about offering them up to some people, maybe in one of the next streams. I don't need 10 sets. I want to keep 3 sets for myself, and I'll get rid of 7. I'm not trying to get rich on penny rolls, by the way, but I just figured I would put them out there and see if anyone has interest in them. But it's cool that I have P's and D's. 10 rolls of each. A lot of enders that are just... You can't see though, and I hate that. I hate when they're like that, but that's what I got mostly.
Oh, from Tennessee. Nice pun, Rob.
Yeah, volunteers.
I still don't get it. I don't
Look up
get
Tennessee
it.
volunteers. Lord, I've really been real stressed. I'm down and out. I'm losing rest.
Oh, volunteer that information.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fresno
that
Bulldogs.
took a bit to get there. When you reverse engineer that joke.
Yeah, well, because you're not a college sports fan.
Yes.
So.
Okay, got it. I understand now.
Although she did
Yes,
watch.
Emil. Yes.
She did watch Duke when Christian Leitner won the championship game on the final shot.
Where's my shot?
And
there it is.
one of my subscribers went to school and is really good friends with Christian Leitner. Heard her say that story. Went to Christian Leitner and said, "Hey, if I grab one of the pictures, can you autograph it for Shalani and say to Shalani?" And he did autograph it.
Should I get it?
Yeah, he did
I'll
autograph
show
it.
you.
For Sharlani, Christian Leitner did, and it is the shot. It's called The Shot. So it's very, very cool that we have that. And Christian Leitner did sign it and addressed it to Sharlani.
I was in love with Christian Leitner in my high school years. Well, I don't think that.
Right here.
Look at that.
To Sharlani.
That's mine.
Christian Leitner, number 32, The Shot. That's really cool. You got the scoreboard kind of in the back. You can see it's 0.2 seconds on the clock. It's already out of his hand.
The shot that won
and it's
that
92 to 92, and it's like at the free throw line, or right near the free throw line. Anyway, The Shot. Very cool that...
I feel like it was I thought it was a 3-pointer.
No, it was like right above the free throw line, behind the 3-point line. Pretty sure it was he dribbled to the middle and then pulled up and took the shot.
If you're watching, we still have it, and I still adore it.
Can you put it back, please?
Yeah. eventually.
Okay. I guess, you know, it's like you always tell when Charlani's in my room, stuff's not in the right place.
Well, it needs to actually.
Mats are moved, bandana's missing.
That isn't true. That is not true.
Listen, you still have a 90. Listen, this is good about that 40. It's free because it's still not a 90%er. You're still getting a 90 if we don't have silver.
Right,
and
I'm
you
going
have
back
NIFCs.
I'm going back up.
Last roll of the box. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 NIFCs. I have to up. Oh, and I got to bring the camera down. 9 NIFCs and a 40. And the last roll of the box. Will it give us last roll luck? No. Oh, I hit the silver, so it sounded like good. But all right, let's see if we have any last roll DDO luck or proof or a foreign coin or another NIFC to make
one more box, Philip.
NIFC. We do have an NIFC.
He was Richard Cornell. I watched that too.
All right, 10 NIFCs is $5.
No,
Listen, they're ugly. I'd rather you take them. I can trade you a 40%er for them. A 40%er for those, and I owe you a 90. Let me know if that works. If it don't work, don't go berserk. You can do a twerk after work.
Yeah, I was just going to wait until I was getting up again. That's all. So
Trade.
down.
All right, yeah, they're not very good. I'm probably not even keeping any of them, but we'll do. A lot of them had the Ring of Death. Put those in there. Trade it for a 40. So you know what? It's not bad.
The shot.
You got the silver pack,
So good.
a 90, and 2 40s.
PGA says you do not want me to twerk. My boss gave me around 400 Wheaties today, says Naptown.
Ooh, nice.
And tons of early dates and semi-key dates. But I send Rob an email of a weird-looking 27 whenever you have a chance.
I'll take a look at it. Weird looking 1927, huh? All right, PJ Loom. Listen, thanks for the support, brother. You got silver on the board. Listen, it's not a guarantee in these boxes.
We haven't sang that for a long time, Trump.
I don't know why I keep getting this white paper on me. 1 times 40. All right, listen, we're on the board. Box number 2, 149 if you have interest.
Oh.
Let me know in the comments down below. Only bid if you're over 18. If you're down a 12-pack, you listen, I've only been seriously drunk probably 5 times in my life. I can name 3 of them off the top of my head.
And some were my fault, technically.
One of them, when I was younger, I was probably 19 or 18. That didn't sound good. I was 21.
That didn't sound
I was at a party, and we're doing what's called keg stands, where people hold you by your feet, and then
We all know what a keg
and then you
stand is.
1, 2, you count as long as you can go. So the person who, like the few people who went before me, got to like 36 seconds. So I decided to go for 49 seconds, figuring I'll beat them and make it tough. Then this girl goes, and she goes for 51 seconds and breaks my record. So I'm mad, so I go again and do 1 minute and like 3 seconds. I did basically 2 minutes of beer chugs, and I was probably 190 pounds then. All I remember is going to the bathroom, sitting down, and waking up at 5 in the morning with my friend Jimmy's son waking me up going, hey, you gotta go, my parents are gonna get home. And I was dying. I can name 3 other times for sure, so that makes 4. And I don't remember the 5th, but there might not even be one. One is ridiculous. I can't tell it online, but it's so ridiculous that I'm mad at myself for that time. For that time, I'm mad at myself. That was before I met Charlani. But I met a girl in Sacramento at a Sacramento State party. I was 18.
Do you want me to be mad at you
21.
again?
And anyway, I met her, went back to her house, and her mom liked me more than she did. And they both were with me, and we had a little bit of drinks. And I passed out and did nothing.
We got
Did nothing.
Kelly Brown Nichols, 190.
I did nothing. What
Kelly
a waste
Brown
of a night.
Nichols.
What a waste of a night.
Kelly, have you bid before I know you have a penny there.
What a waste of a night.
New member, so we'll give you a shot. I was not a bad... No, I was not a bad influence.
No, this
The
is all
thing
before Charlani. I was young. I
and
was a young guy.
The ones after that, it was because I don't drink a lot at all, and I'm
Charlani
a super
can't be mad at me.
lightweight.
This is like a year and a half before I met her.
He had to drink all over. We're not talking about that anymore.
Well, I'm talking in the chat. Sorry.
He had to drink whatever I was supposed to drink in whatever game we were playing.
190.
That was bad.
Kelly Brown Nichols.
Yeah, that's the last that I have. So
Is Kelly Brown Nichols? My memory escapes me.
she said, yeah. So you would have to pay for it right away if that's okay, and you can pay through PayPal, right? Just want to make sure.
The only conversation I ever had with her was that. Well, you can read it, Charlani. Don't read it out loud. I don't know if we can allow it.
Oh.
Because
weird.
the email I got from you was about someone else possibly using the account. So I don't want to do that and have it be something that we hold you accountable for. So right now,
Okay.
Kelly Brown, listen, if you
Send Robin.
you have to send me an email
Yeah,
and
send
validate.
him an email and validate your email address for next time.
185
so
Barry Broad.
Yeah.
949 Designs tied him. I just want to be fair. Trashman's at 190.
I hope you understand.
Remember, Joel Smith, that there's a lot of gifted members on my channel. She's also a new member, and she was gifted that membership.
And it's actually a new account. It's a new YouTube account.
A new YouTube account.
Well, a couple years old.
Yeah, a brand new member that was gifted a membership.
All right, so just send Rob an email if you can when you have a chance. So we're going to go Trashman is at 190.
And I have an email
Trashman, top bid 190.
where she wanted to make sure that I knew that the person wasn't her. So I just now I don't know if that's her.
Difficult.
So yeah, I want to be safe for everyone, including
Why'd you
her.
save all those things?
I save everything.
Yeah, that's smart.
So I can always look back years and see if anyone has said anything to me.
Okay, so we've got Trashman 190 going once, going twice. 5-4. Oh wait, 195 Barry Broad. Okay. Okay, yeah, 195. It's easier if you just put the number. I almost missed it. 195 Barry Broad going once. Barry Broad going twice. Trashman is at 200. Joel Smith, thank you for your $5 American monies.
Thank you,
Let's do
Joel.
it. Say Barry Bro. Say Barry Bro.
Barry Bro. All right, Barry Bro. 200 trash bands got Barry
Change
Bro.
your name. You can.
Thank you, Joel Smith. Very, very generous of you. I appreciate it.
Love seeing the stream from Charlani's ears. What is that?
I can't listen. Shawnee's 50. She should be over anything that happened 32
Nope,
and 31
nope.
and 33 years
Not
ago.
gonna. I now no longer.
Before I met her.
I now no longer like the name Melody either.
Ooh, that's a good name.
No, it isn't. It's not.
I
a
don't
good
even
name.
think about that.
And
Like, that's
so
like a 60-day
ridiculous.
part of my 60
JR,
days of my life.
$5 American money.
2 months
Thank
of
you,
my
JR.
600 plus months of my life.
Joel
That
Smith,
name was even a
$5
thing.
American monies. I think he said, let's do it. Thank you for that. Trashman going once, going twice.
I know. See, if it doesn't work that way with her, for me, I've already forgive and forget on a lot of things that happened early on.
5-4. Well, they stemmed from it being your
Like
fault.
I said, I've already forgiven and forgotten. But now I'm starting to remember a little bit. And you're right. You know what? I am getting a little bit mad.
Good.
I don't get mad. I'm not the jealous type. I'm secure in myself.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 sold.
Yeah, let's not get mad on the stream in
Trash
front of
man.
everyone. Who got it? Trash man.
Trashman 200.
All right, thank you, Trash Man. 200 is an extra quarter, Shawnee. By the way, the last box, did you add the 40 and the
No,
90?
I didn't add anything.
Add a 40 and a 90 and go ahead and add a quarter now for Trash Man because he gets an automatic quarter for being over 200.
W1. All right.
Oh, quarter. What am I doing? Wake up, Rob.
Get it together. Junkyard Johnny, 29 months, RFT team member. Good luck. Let's find more silver.
All right, there we go. Can I get a pack for Trash Man when you are ready and willing? W1 it is.
PGA, 62 months. Fill that board. Let's go.
We're trying. All right, what do we got in here? Come on, Dime Girl. Come on,
Yes.
Dime Girl. Come on, Dime Girl. All right, let's see what we get in this
All right,
W1.
if you have any
Come
questions,
on, Dime Girl. Come on, Dime Girl.
tag me at Sherlock.
Come on, Dime Girl.
I know I missed a bunch a while there. Yeah, you're ridiculous. Calzone, Charlani holds so many grudges. Always. I never forget. I forgive, but I never forget.
She's Grudge Girl.
You're 50? Boy, you certainly fooled me.
Yep, she turned 50 this year. I'm going to be
So did
51.
he.
How did it even happen?
Let's go, Dime Boy! Let's go, Dime Boy!
Oh, wait, what happened?
Roll number 1, W1. Roll number 1 of W1 has a silver. 1965 toner. Okay. Come on, Jan.
Thank you, Junkyard Johnny.
I told Jan and PTF that I thought W1 was going to be good. I told them that I thought that they didn't listen.
Junkyard Johnny, 29 months. I can't remember if I read this or not, but he says, good luck. Let's find more silver. And then PJ Loom, 62 months. Fill that board. Let's go. I got those two. And then Man of Silver says, what was the richest dinosaur? Platypus.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
I got
That
you.
is definitely some good goodies right there.
I don't like seeing silver in roll 1 unless I see a silver ender later in the box, because I always feel like, is it the first roll packed and the silver's gone, or is it the last roll packed of the box and it just got into silver? You never know. You never know.
I see you, Mustang Dave. No, you don't.
But we
you
got
don't
silver.
need to know more about that.
But we got
Scrolling
silver
back
already.
up, reading some comments.
Wow!
All right, let's get more silver. We have one on the board.
Yes, I can see Charlani in her 80s using her walking cane to trip Rob up on his walker. You know, I mean.
I
CR
can
Power
see
says, hey
clearly
Rob,
now.
just wanted to say it looks like
Go.
2025 might be a good year. Last month got 110 face for the bank list. Last week got several 90% halves and a 1903 barber quarter.
You know, it's funny. Whenever I post videos of me scoring silver from the bank on shorts, everyone always says, you're lying. Teller's already, you can't get that anymore. I've tried for years. And I'm like, I've tried for years too. If I posted all of the times I came back to my car with nothing, I'd have 1,000 videos for every one of the ones that I got something. But I don't post those because that's a waste of your time.
J-Dog says, come on, silver. Multiple silvers.
I'm trying.
Let's go.
Listen, we want multiples. This is bugging me. Tear that away. We want multiples, J-Dog.
I gotta go watch for tornadoes, but y'all have a good hunt. JP27 Hude. Where are you at, and what's the deal with that?
Come on, Charlani. Who day?
Where's that? Where there are tornadoes going on right now?
You got an NIFC as well, 2009.
Weather's been crazy the last couple weeks.
It's been crazy the last couple of years.
I get silver from the bank about once a month right now, says PTF.
That's my point. It's not, everyone acts like, the people who comment act like I'm lying, like it's like that's an impossible feat. It's like, no, it's not impossible. You just have to ask. Eventually you'll have tellers that just start taking it for themselves. I get it. But there's a lot of tellers out there that start work every day, don't know anything, and none of the other tellers are going to be like, listen, if you get these, keep these. They don't do that. They want to keep it for themselves, the ones that know. So it's not everyone that knows, and tellers come and go.
There's a tornado 30 miles from me right now in Indiana. It says not town. It says, but here we are.
Yeah.
You stay safe for sure.
Be careful,
I'm in West
brother.
Ohio.
We've had
They're in
streams where
Indiana
the
at the
sirens went
moment.
off.
Oh man, I see a tornado warning in Indiana on my map. Says Michael Meyer.
Yeah, we're lucky this time. It's all
It's
east
all,
of us.
Yeah. Husker Chuck says I normally get a box twice a week. JR says when I first started collecting, I picked up 3 full rolls of Walker Franklins and 64s from the bank.
Yep, it happens. I get lucky sometimes too. But I'm not going to stop posting just because people are negative
They
about it.
don't love them, James.
It's like, listen, I get them. I show them. That way everyone knows it's still possible. That's why I do it.
Ooh, JR, you be safe too. He's in Indiana. Sounds like I was just gonna say, I wonder if Ryan Hall is on. And Mustang Dave wrote, wonder if Ryan Hall is on.
Probably.
I was just thinking that.
I showed Shalani at first, like, he does a lot of talking.
You know,
too busy.
no.
And I'm like, just
Yeah.
relax and watch and listen a little bit, and you'll realize, A, he knows his stuff. B, he's got a cool setup. And C, he's not overplaying anything.
So it overwhelmed me at first because his screens are so busy. However, his tone is so calming and relaxing that it makes up for that. There's another guy, Max Velocity. He is like not a yeller.
He's mean.
But he's loud
He's mean.
and he's.
If I did weather,
and
he's
that
mean.
I could never watch something like that.
You're
with
Marta.
his voice.
You're
I'm
Marta
like,
on his stream. You're Marta on his stream.
But Ryan Hall, I definitely, he is live. Don't leave us. Put him on a different screen.
I can see clearly now. Well, if you're in his scary zone, feel free to leave us and watch.
Of course.
A horse is a
Sam
horse.
says, what's up with all these tornadoes? All we got in Milwaukee was rain. Yeah.
I know.
Well, be thankful for that. Yeah, that was my first big score in a while, says CR Powers. I pick up banks loose change every week at my bank, so lots of nothing or a little bit, but they knew I'd get it since it
Oh yeah, for sure.
from a collector and have a good relationship with
By the way, Shalani, I reopened my business account at Chase.
Okay, really quick. Did you open the rolls from the girl that was in front of me at the bank?
Yes,
Nothing?
Yes, nothing.
Oh.
A little bit of something, but nothing worth, nothing great.
Oh.
Nothing
There's
great.
a girl in front of me at the bank who returned, literally her piggy bank. And so I bought all of what she had, and I brought them home, but bummer. Okay.
Hold on one
we
second.
Have Thunderstorms.
All right.
We had thunderstorms last night, early this morning with hail. Blizzard after that, says J-Dog.
Jeez.
Yeah, North DFW had damage a few weeks ago. Yeah, we had pretty bad.
We
awful
had it
weather.
muted because Shawnee needed to apologize for being rude to me, and I was letting her do it.
We had a tornado warning in Syracuse the other day.
That's ridiculous, huh? There's no longer Tornado Alley. It's Tornado US.
They're everywhere. There's
Tornado.
snow in Louisiana. What is that? And
We had
Florida?
snow in Florida. What is that?
Robbie
Now, this
knows
has
you're
happened
wearing a
before.
groove in the mat
It just
before you
hasn't
slide the
happened in
planes
a
off.
while. What's that?
It's just dirty, actually.
What's that? My mat?
It says, I notice you're wearing a groove in the mat where you slide the coins off.
It's just dirt.
It's
No, that's
dirt.
not a groove. I can clean this, no problem. It's just dirt. If I do this, look at it, it's already going away. It's just dirt. It's just this needs to be washed. Technically, I should use a fresh mat and sell the used ones every so often, which I do. But I work them for like 3 or 4 months, and then I sell them on my used mat, imperfect mats.
And they go like
immediately.
5 minutes.
They go immediately because I sell them for almost nothing, and everyone wants the ones I've been hunting on. So
Michelle,
I could technically for product placement, I should have fresh ones once they start getting dirty, or wash them more often. So,
but have you seen Rob use the Sharpie pens until they're light gray?
I like using my same mat. It makes me happy. It makes. Oh, what's
We
this?
have thunderstorms.
We have a proof. Look at this, Charlani.
Ew.
I know.
Ew, that's gum. Don't take it
It's
off.
not gum. It's residue from making an album on both sides.
Oh, somebody glued it onto their album.
Look at this. Look at this. All right, we're gonna do something here.
That's so sad.
Look at the toning. I don't even want to dip it because look at the toning.
Yeah, no, that toning is gorgeous.
I know the toning is ridiculous, but it has this. It has that. Let's see what we can do.
That's terrible.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
By the way, well, I'll do it.
I can see all obstacles in my way.
He said, I'm just on a short...
Dang it, I just got to do it. Look at it.
$5 American monies from Keith Rodman. He says, just on a short break between the end of my shift and the beginning of my department meeting. What timing?
Perfect
yes.
timing.
Hi, Keith. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good night at work. Looks like a face sucker alien variety.
Dang it, it's not going to come off. It needs to be overly clean, and I don't want to do that. All right, it's not going to come off.
You missed it, Irish Poke.
It's not going to come off, unfortunately. Not unless I soak it.
Yeah, you stick them in a washing machine, Edward's Hobbies. Do not put them in the dryer or they'll melt the plastic. But you can put them in the washing machine and let them air dry.
We'll let that sit and see if it gets better. Oh, I'll update the board. Let me wash my hands free of the chemicals.
Which is funny because that's not washing your hands.
There, now my hands are washed. Let me wipe my pants like a little kid.
I know.
All right, we are good.
Naptown goes, or wash it with Dawn like a sane person.
Let me go wash my hands. Shalani's got a song. Sing the song you wrote.
No, we don't sing. That's like a word. Chandelier. The song Chandelier reminds me of our daughter because whenever she would walk down our stairs from her bedroom, she would sing it at the top of her lungs. And sometimes when she nailed it, she would be like, I nailed that. So funny.
Let's go, Diamond Boy!
All right, Michael.
What's the most proofs you found in a box?
We had like 20 something at one point.
Acetone will clean.
Oh,
gum
I gotta
off.
put the
It's not
proof.
Gum. That's just the way they teach it at med school.
It's got
says
like, they
here,
must have used some
Charlie.
kind of old, thick liquid cement glue. 'Cause
Trash
it is
Man,
on there.
$5 American monies. He says, hey, a proof is a proof. 90%er is next up.
I hope so. Is that all we need? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, Create Craft. That just means I got to put something in the chat.
Let me update the board. We got an NIFC.
Here, I'll
And
do...
a proof.
Because
And a
we
40.
have the auction coming up, if you want to know how auctions work, here's the link for that. And if you want to know what is up for auction tonight, it's the same link, but I'll say it in a different way there. Just scroll down
Yeah, it's
to
not
the
coming
red
off.
box, click it, and it'll open up the Google Doc for you. And you'll be able to see. And you can bookmark that because that Google Doc is the same exact Google Doc we always use and we always update. You can bookmark it so you'll always have it. That way you don't have to go back to the website if you don't want to. Maybe a little Goo Gone will take it off. No, it's like cemented on there. Well, I'm glad you think so, Lone Star Fox. What do we have tonight? Looks like a lot of different things.
All right, listen, it's not going to come off. You're going to get the alien proof. I wish I would have not dipped it because now it doesn't have the rainbow toning, but...
Run it over a couple times.
But there you go. It's not
Get
coming
the
off.
grinder, says
It's not coming off. It's like some kind of cement with some... Yeah, it has like cement with a little bit of the green fiber stuck to it. It's not coming off. It's not coming off without damaging the coin. Without damaging the coin. So, it's on there. Listen, you get the alien proof, okay? Alien proof.
Sort of looks like a helmet.
Looks like a helmet. Alien proof.
Silver Chupa says flathead screwdriver or a chisel will get that.
Well,
right
I can,
off.
like I said, I can take it off. I'll damage the coin.
Did you see that thing on the kitchen island that needed to be put together?
I did. I was wondering if I needed to do it, but I didn't do it because I didn't know what it was, and I didn't want to start doing it and have you yell at me because it was something you were going to film.
Well, I ended up doing it.
Oh!
So you know. And yes, I was saving it for you because I couldn't figure out the directions, but then I figured it out. You're welcome.
Listen, I like, you know I like building stuff.
I know you do, which is why I was like, I refuse to spend another minute
Had you
on
just
this.
made a comment, if you want to build this for me, I'd be happy waking up. It would have been built, but I didn't. You didn't tell me.
Is that
so
all I'd have to say?
there might be a few extra comments I would appreciate.
Ow.
Watch your knees.
Ow.
Watch your knees.
You're so annoying.
Watch your knees.
Or if I stub my toe, it's like, how's your toe? How's your toe? How's your toe? So annoying. And I get mad when I get hurt. I don't like being hurt.
Or I'll tell her, calm down.
Oh, that makes me so mad.
I know.
Do you remember when Robbie tried to pull that with me?
Yeah.
He almost died that day. I almost took the life right out of him. He was like 6. It's okay, Mom. Calm down. He almost died.
Because he started copying what I was saying. It's okay, Mom. Calm down.
Thanks, Jan.
Calm down.
Sierra Charlie says this feels like a therapy session.
Oh, I'm glad to ask here, Charlie. What time is it there in the land down under? He comes from the land down under.
Yeah,
6
calm
foot tall
down
and
never
full of
works.
muscle.
You only say calm down if you want them to get even more mad.
That's why I always go,
only
get
way-
a hold of yourself. Get a hold of, because that way it's more funny and not as aggravating. Like if you're mad and someone's like, calm down. You're like, oh, okay, you know what?
But if they grab you and they're like,
Get a hold of yourself
that's
laughingly.
hilarious.
It'll help. It'll help. All right, listen. We need more silver in this box. I'm telling you, whenever I see silver in roll 1, I get worried. But seeing the proof later on is pretty good. Now let's find something delicious, like a 90 Walker hidden amongst the rolls, just waiting to escape its little prison, Shalani, okay? It's like, please get me out of this roll. I'm in roll number, and we don't know yet.
Did we ever hear back from Kelly? I don't know that we did.
From who?
Kelly.
Oh, it could be in an email. I'll double check. She might have got mad. I wasn't trying. If she's mad, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to make you mad. I was just trying to protect your account and anything else.
Beth, you won't be. She says you won't be upset if you stop and make me a sandwich. That would
Yeah,
be.
that's such an.
That would be
That's
awful.
such the new thing to
Redirect.
no to make women to what do you, not womanize, but when you try to belittle women, you're like, just make me a sandwich.
Go throw a vacuum around.
Yeah.
We
had a
actually
friend.
had somebody
We had a
who
friend
said that
named
to
Rick,
his
and,
wife.
he said he was kidding, but she was really mad. He came home and the
She had
place
a newborn baby, by the way.
the place wasn't kept up. He had been gone on the road trip with me for the week. He comes home and the place is kind of a disaster. And he's like, "Wow, you didn't even push a vacuum around?" And when he said it, he was kidding because she had taken care of everything at the house. And So he told me the story about how he almost died that day. And so I told Charlani, or he might have told Charlani at the same time, but I told her about it. And then so whenever I come home, when I used to come home and mess around and be laughing, I'd be like, you can push a vacuum around? She doesn't even get mad at it.
Jason K says, go mop and cook me some dinner.
Yeah, that's not going to work, brother. That's not going to work anymore. Because then she'll start singing the song, because she sings all the time. You don't bring me flowers anymore.
I will say, somebody I love very, very much, said the other day that he just wants a woman who will cook him dinner every night. And I was like, dude, listen to me. You need more than that.
Really?
Truly.
Look at this. Look at this.
Johnny T.
Look what they wrote.
Hi, Rob.
Really? Hi, Rob? Really? Hi, Rob? Somebody put that, in case they're
That's
watching
cute.
the stream. Thank you. Hello. Hi, Rob. Come on. Hi, Rob. Whoever wrote it, hi. I'm gonna keep it for a little bit. It's a newer one because it happened after 2023, because that's the 2023 Denver. All right, come on.
How to get a divorce in one simple step. Yeah. PJ Loom says, I bring my wife flowers and she asks, what did I do?
Listen, sometimes I want to tell Shalani, you grew up in the right time for the way you are. You go back 100 years, Shalani wouldn't have made it.
I wouldn't have. There's no way. There's no
She would have been that
zero chance.
She would have been that
No,
old lady with crooked lipstick on, in her moo-moo dress, with slippers, hairs in curls, walking out on the front porch yelling at all the kids.
Oh my God.
That's how I envision her.
Where's Johnny T's comment? Oh, he said, can I get you a beer, dear?
That would have, listen.
That's actually not bad. I would appreciate that.
She's just lucky that I forgive and forget. If I was like her, we wouldn't have made it.
Nope.
But
Negative.
I'm the one, day in and day out, sacrifices to make sure she's taken care of.
Beth Hallmark says, so she says back, honey, I'm going to show you something that you have never seen before. Says, what's that, honey? The other end of it. Blake Rich, 50
What's up, Blake?
months. RFTT member. We're in the
50
best
months.
time because we have technology to be able to spend evenings online with Charlani and Rob.
It's a great time.
It is
It's a great time. There's all kinds of stuff you can do at your fingertips nowadays. Speaking of fingertips, come on! Silver and roll one. I'm telling you, Jan. I know Jan already walked away. He's disappointed because he's happy that we found silver in the W box, but he knew after like the 7th roll we weren't going to find much else, and he already left.
Bombay says, could Charlani adjust to 1925 dentistry? I couldn't. Heck no. No chance, no way. Does anyone watch 1923? How about that episode last Sunday? Brain?
Oh, the drilling in the brain? No, just watch the movie Glory when they're in the battlefield, when they're
I've never seen
sawing
it.
off someone's arm with a shot of whiskey and a leather
Can't do
strap in
it.
their mouth, and then they burn it to seal it
Well, that's what they did in
while they're awake.
1898? 1880?
Yeah,
1883. Or
We
whatever.
live in humans
1881?
today are such wimpies compared to back in the day.
No question. No question. Jan says you also found an alien proof.
I did find an alien proof. That is true, Jan.
Jan is sitting in the recliner smoking a cigar saying, I told you so, Mustang Dave said.
Probably, you know, Mustang Dave, probably.
That's not a spoiler. It was last Sunday, first of all. But second of all, you knew that that was going to happen in the last episode. So just saying it happens in this one. So you should be prepared.
If you're more than 2 episodes behind, she's sorry. Get caught up.
Yeah, get caught up. So should I unwrap my 2025 penny to check it, or it's okay?
No. If you got something from me, no worries. You don't need to open it. It's labeled because it came from a whole box of that year in mint. It came from an entire box of that year in mint. You do not have to worry about it being legit. Of course, if you want to open it anyway, just so you can pick the nicest one out and put it in an album, and the second nicest one, put it in a flip, that's fine too.
And Beth says, I would open it, but use gloves.
Yes. 2005 NIFC, number 12. 2 NIFCs, an alien proof, and a 40. And we have like 7 rolls to go, including this one. You don't bring me flowers.
Ooh, that guy in Indianapolis looks pretty dang scary. Right here. Look at that.
Welcome to the stream.
Look at that. Oh, look. This funnel.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
That's craziness. You guys be safe there in Indiana. Wait, is that where it is? Charlani says, are there any tips for finding a dealer of silver like the stuff you get where it's bought at X times face in bulk and unsearched?
Well, keep in mind that I spend... I'm not going to go through my finances, but if you look at all my auctions for the year and other things and all my junk silver purchase, I spend so much money with him, so much money, that he gives me a little bit better deal than the general public. He also used to never buy copper and nickel. He would just tell them, no, we don't want it. Now when he buys collections of silver and they go, what can I do with this? He offers them, he says, I'll offer you this for it because I got a guy who will buy it. But other than that, you can take it somewhere else. And 9 times out of 10, because he's paying so much for silver and gold from them, they just go ahead and sell the whole thing. Then he texts me and says, I just bought this. Here's what I want for it. And then I go buy it.
Jonathan Dupuis. I never put that together, but that makes absolute sense. He says the U.S. Civil War is where the term bite the bullet comes from. Because they often didn't have painkillers readily available. Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. You know what else I learned today? Is that, you know when they're starting filming on a movie and they do the little clicker thing? Yeah. Do you know what that's for?
It's to set the scene so they can do editing with it.
Yeah, the sound.
Yeah.
It's a clicker it synchronizes all of the cameras because they all hear the click. Yep. I didn't know that. I'm learning how to synchronize multi-cameras.
That's why I said the other day when you said you're doing cameras, so you have to synchronize the sound.
Yeah. I was like, what? I didn't know that. That's how she explained it, which was super cool. Look at the rain. Look at the rain.
Yep. There's very few sayings that I don't know the origin of.
Because he looks them up as soon as he hears something.
2 NIFCs. Listen, I'll do a dime, okay? You're not going to get mad at that, Shalani. Add a dime.
It was a booby trap.
A dime is better than these 2 NIFCs, okay?
Michael Smith says, my girlfriend lifted her shirt during an argument. I was winning.
At
it was a booby trap.
And I'll do a 90. Listen, it's a Benji. I'm going to do an ugly Benji. He's got a little toning on him. But it's a 1951 Denver.
Real quick, Sebastian says, thanks, brother. 100% trust, no worries. And then Jan Lewitt says, that alien proof is a special coin. The aliens took it with them when they were here. Then they tried to give it Kennedy different hair, but that did not work, so they threw it out.
Yep. There you go. 1989S.
I believe he knows where that's coming from. He knows exactly where that's coming from. I can almost guarantee it. Where does the term "just Josh and you" come from?
Comes from the plated 1883, gold-plated 1883 V-nickel. The guy's name was Josh something. I forgot his last name. But he went around and plated a whole bunch of his 1883 nickels that didn't have the word cents on them. Because they looked exactly like I believe the $5 gold, Liberty Gold. And so he would buy cigars because he liked cigars and the cigar shops readily had cash available and gold available. He'd bring them in, give them the gold V-nickel that was plated. They thought it was a $5 gold, and he'd give them $4.95 back. And in 1883, a nickel bought dinner. So imagine getting $4.95 back for every gold-plated nickel. He made a fortune until they figured it out. And so now, because he was actually stealing and not being honest with people, the term just joshing you comes from that guy's name being Josh, and no one wanted to be joshed because you basically lost 95% of your money, but you gave back change. That's what it's from. You're welcome. I know things.
You ready?
Hold on.
Do you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Trash man, that's your package. A 90, a 40, a quarter, a dime, and the alien proof. You're taking it. I don't care what you say. It's yours. On top of that, you got the silver pack. Actually, this is big enough just to put it like this. So thank you very much. If anyone wants add-ons, you can add them on as auction winners, as box hunt winners, and as free giveaway winners. All right. We have 100 likes, 200 likes, and we have the bag pull right now. No super chat yet. We have to hit the 25. Did you already pull?
I have not pulled.
I have 2 in my hand. Number 1 or number 2?
Prefer number 1.
You want number 1?
No, you have number 1. Oh, I'll pick
I
my
have 1
own.
and 2. You tell me which number. 1 and 2. I have 2 in my hand. I can drop one of them.
Drop 1.
She says drop 1. I'm taking 2. All right. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I went opposite of her. Hopefully. $501.
You didn't get a dime. Congratulations.
At a quarter and a 40.
It's good for you.
3 points for her, 2 points for me. I'm at 39. You're at 60. I didn't get a dime. I didn't get a dime. A quarter and a 40.
Open-toed sandals. I like that one. Okay. We are headed for auction time. So.
Oh, by the way, because he was plating the V-nickels, that's why they started adding at the bottom the word cents. That's why in 1883 there's 2 types of V-nickels. Variety 1 without cents. Variety 2 with cents. That's why they changed it as well. So if they go plate it. Matter of fact.
No spamming, Niv, because we're not doing it just yet. Hold on. He hasn't put it up there.
Matter of fact. Gold-plated V-nickel. Wah, 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 wah. All right. That might have been in Josh's hands, Charlani. You never know.
Never know.
You added a quarter and a 40?
Yes. Rob,
last week we gave away 2025 Philly penny rolls. Today, for 100 and 200 likes, I'm giving away 2025 Denver penny rolls. Denver on both of them. So it's a full roll. I know they're selling for pretty good on eBay, but there's a couple of rolls right there. 2025 Denvers. All right. Here she comes now singing Monet, Monet. Live chat winner, let's go. Leave a comment. You win. Thank you guys for picking boxes with silver. I know they weren't silver laden, but they still were good boxes. We hunted 2. We got 2 silvers. Can't get mad at that. I also need to add 2 ugly 40s to the silver jar. This is the 40s from the silver jar last year. Gotta be some uglies in here.
Now put a comment in the chat box. You do not have to spam it. Once you put it in, it already counts it.
That's an ugly one. And that's an ugly one. All right. 2 ugly silvers. Ugly 40s. For the silver jar. I'll feed you later, buddy. What's this? You had like 6 rolls left or something?
Did I do that?
I was like, what the heck? You emptied it with like 6
happened.
rolls to go?
That's weird.
And you don't even remember doing it, which is even more weird. Can you even remember dumping it?
No.
Lots of foreign goodies in the auction tonight. Lots of small foreign goodies. But lots of beautiful old foreign silver. A lot of it is sterling silver. There is some 80 and 50%ers, but the vast majority of tonight's auction items are sterling silver, along with American coins that are 90 and 40% as well. All right, 166 entries. What's up, Kelly Brown? Please, I hope you're not mad at me. Just send me an email saying that you bid tonight and that it's a good account, and I will trust you the next time.
RawFindsTreasure55@gmail.com. That way we just know, that you're legit and we'll actually see your email address.
I do not have a D.B. Cooper serial number bill that I am aware of in my collection. I have to look through my old bills, but I don't remember having one. I do have a couple of web notes, though. Push the button. Push the button. I emailed you. Thank you, Kelly. Okay. Thank you, Kelly. I got you now. She couldn't comment because she was watching a replay and she was confused, but now she understands. She's the best.
Oh, okay.
She's the best.
Okay.
If you like organization and planning, you should check out Charlani's channel as well. Kelly Brown Nichols. Just saying. And if you like resin pours and resin stuff, check out Resin Dragon Studios.
We girls support.
And if you like Ford Mustangs, just talk to Ford Mustang Dave. Just talk to Mustang Dave.
Nah.
I meant in the chat. Don't talk to him outside of that. Only we sometimes talk to him outside of that.
Sometimes.
All right. Here we go. 180, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Justin Feigen won again. Justin Feigen has won again. Oh, Ian Feigen, not N. We got it. We'll fix it. We now know. 2025 Denver pennies. Last I was checking, they were selling for like $25 to $50 a roll. I don't know if that's still true, but there you go, just for you. All right. Second 2025 penny roll. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Steve Martin has won again as well. Sometimes the thing picks all new people, and sometimes it picks the same people. Both of you won within the last 3 weeks, and both of you won again. Hopefully you won the 2025 P pennies. You'd have the set 2025 Denvers right there. We still have 3 more giveaways potentially if we hit 25 super chats. Bag pull EOS was the quarter and the 40. Charlani beat me by a point again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're welcome. Boom. Coin Pig. Listen, Coin Pig has a piggy bank, and every time he gets silver, he puts coins in it. He only puts silver coins in his piggy bank, and it's a nice piggy bank at this point. He's kind of pigging out on these coins, though. But what are you going to do? All right. Send me an email. All of you. If you don't send an email, it is lost in space. Warning, danger, Will Robinson. All right. You guys remember Lost in Space. Did you ever watch Lost in Space? Not even one episode. Do you remember the show? Lost in Space? Warning.
Yes. I recognize that.
Yeah, everyone recognized the robot. The big guy with the blocks and the springy arms. All right. It was a good show. We have a quick auction, and then we have more giveaways. 300 plus likes is a giveaway. Auction EOS giveaway, and there's potentially a super chat giveaway. That's the things. Here we go. We're kicking it off. Lot number 3. It is a beautiful 1956 proof quarter. 1957 proof quarter. They're the ones worth a little bit more money. And then a beautiful 63 and a 64. None of these have cameo except for the 56 on the front. No cameo on the back. If you don't need them, you don't need to bid. It's $10 a silver quarter. That includes shipping on this lot. If you don't have interest, they'll go back into my beginning stages of sadness of quarters.
Keith Rodman is off to the department meeting. Good luck to all the auction bidders. Thank you, Keith.
Thank you, K-Rod. And of course, they have the proof quarter reverse. The A's touching, the bolded tail feathers, and the separation between states E and S. They're going to have that because they're the proof.
Jordan is at 50.
50 Jordan going once.
50 Jordan going twice. Good night, Keith.
Good night, Keith.
5-4. Hi, Gina. I don't know if I've said hi to you.
I think the 56 is probably a proof 67. The 57 is probably
51.
a proof 68. The 63 is probably a proof 68. And the 64 is probably a proof 66. If that gives you an idea of value. They're not graders because the only grader would probably be the 63, but it's not worth a lot. So you'd only really want to grade the 56 or 57.
Going once.
If the 56 had cameo on the back, it'd be awesome. But it
Going
doesn't.
twice. Barry for 51. 5-4. Jordan is at 53.
We have what's called a snipe, folks.
Jordan 53. There's actually two snipes there because Barry Broad.
I'm not
also
double. Nice try. I'm not double. We have no misfires. Wait, we do
I'm
have.
not kidding.
We do have March misfires. What? All right, I'm getting cheaper. Only 2 so far in March.
Jordan is at 55.
55?
Jim is at 56.
You guys are so polite. But yeah, the 56 is beautiful. It's good for a collect. It's good for a album. I mean, the scratches are on the plastic. There's no scratches on this coin. I would say proof 67.
Jim is at 56 going once.
There's cameo on the front, but it doesn't qualify because there's no cameo on the back. None.
56 going twice. 5-4.
3-1.
3-1.
By the way, Jim, I shipped out the VAM. That is a very rare VAM, Morgan. It just has epoxy on it. And it's already got some scratches. Somebody tried to remove it earlier. That's why. But you got a good Morgan VAM, top 100. It's a beautiful BU coin that has damage from the epoxy.
Sorry, it's Barry Bro. I know, it'll take me a minute because it's spelled broad, but it's bro pronounced. Barry Bro.
All right.
Barry Bro.
Jim Goodwin. Remember, I know I keep saying it,
I'll
but
try.
there's add-ons if anyone gives 2 cares. Thank you.
Thanks, Jan.
Thank you, Jimbo. All right. Lot number 4. These are nice Benjis.
If you want to add any of the add-ons, you got to tag me.
They're nice BU Benjis.
Please.
It's the 54 Denver and the 54 San Francisco. The 54S with full bell lines is an impossible date. There's no full bell lines. They were struck terribly. The 54 Denver, I think it has full bell lines, but it's not graded, so I can't say it does. But look, it's got full bell lines. Okay? It's got full bell lines, but it's not graded, so I can't sell it as such. But come on. 54 Denver, FBL, most likely, and 54S, terribly struck. All of them were. No, that's how the die looked. It was reused without being reworked. So you get a 54S with full bell lines, and you get a Mint State 65 or 66 on it.
Nathan Oliver is at 56.
That's why when I go to coin shows, I always pull out the Mint State 65 to 67 Benjis that are slabbed. I look at the back of them to see if there's FBL full bell lines, and if there is, I buy them and then I try to resubmit them.
Michael Meyer is at 60. Top bid going once.
They're beautiful. They'll look good in the book regardless.
Going twice. 5-4. 3-2-1. Sold Michael Meyer for 60.
Some good Benjis, brother. 1954S, in case you're wondering, is a tough date. It's right here. 54S is a tough Benji. So that one, even without full bell lines, is still a nice coin. Michael Meyer, 50 something?
60.
No worries, Emil. Listen, you got to take them as they come. We got a proof Benji, and we have a proof 40%er tossed in. It's a 1961 proof Benji. It does have cameo, but it does have a little bit of discoloration. I probably could dip it and get rid of that, but I don't want to. It's discolored toning. 1961 cameo probably, and then a 1968S tosser inner. So, I think I started the bid at 25. I think that's probably a $25 coin, and that's probably a $5 to $10 coin. So, yeah, you're right around $35 on this, and shipping is free.
Dane's is at 35.
Nice, Mike Williams. Can't get mad at that. Listen, if you can ever get any of these
736.
Benjis and junk silver that look pretty good, those are all better dates. They're the ones that in the higher grades, their price goes boop instead of...
Dane's is at 37.
What's up, Bergie Berg?
Evan 40.
Sometimes the super chat's finicky, Beth. Listen, Beth, if at first you don't succeed, try and try again.
What? Remember the first time I heard Kaylee say, "Never try, never fail," and I was dying. And I think that's an Eeyore saying. She was like, "I got that from Winnie the Pooh."
No worries, Beth.
Like
you know
that.
I take care of things. 40 Evan once, 40 Evan twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Evan's the man. By the way, Dane's Cash, I am hoping for some Loomis boxes on Friday. I know you're interested in some of those Black Rolls Loomis. I'm trying. Thank you, Evan. If you want to add on, let us know. Lot number 6. It's a tough coin. It's not in the mint set. It's just a beautiful 1970 Denver. Silver $50. The last year they struck 40%ers until 1976 for the Unk and Proof sets. But still a nice, tough coin. It's a good coin. It's a good coin all day.
You got it, Jim.
1970 Denver. Right there for somebody. And by the way, if you don't win it, you're not out of the running because I'm giving one away at the end of the stream. I am giving away another 70D.
We'll look out for it, Bethany. Jim Goodwin would like the business strike.
72S?
Yes.
You're not going to get mad at these sets, Jim. These
Daily
are
is at 35.
beautiful 72S's. Straight from the mint. This is like the 10th time I've ever opened this. And these are beauties.
El Bardo, 36.
Beauties. No scratches on the coin. It's just the plastic. Right there. Straight from the mint. Even the envelope's in great shape from 1972. And it's even got the original mint paperwork.
Question mark.
This is MS probably 63.
Sebastian, 37.
This is definitely an MS.
El Bardo, 38.
Probably a 66 or 67. They're tough on Ikes. They're tough on Ikes. So Jim Goodwin got that $15 add-on?
Mm-hmm. El Bardo is at 38. Sebastian is at 39.
You guys are very generous. I appreciate it.
She needs some tone stuff. It's the best looking stuff.
40 El Bardo going once.
Going twice. 5, 4. 3, 2, 1. Sold. El Bardo, 40.
All right, El Bardo. Listen, it was $40. I'm adding in a beautiful 80% BU Canadian silver dime from 1965 as a travel companion. It's a nice coin as well, but everyone wants a travel buddy. El Bardo, $40.
Thank you, Evan. He sent the Dolarskis.
Thank you, Evan. All right, we got a partial Unk set.
Is the last one El Bardo needed.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
This does not have the Ike dollar, but it's the 40% quarter and the 40% bicentennial. They are BU. The dollar was damaged in the mint set, so I pulled these guys out and put them to the side, and here they are. If I recall. Could be wrong. Anyway, they're nice coins.
And sorry, Sebastian, you were a smidgen late.
I
on that
started them
last
for
one.
melt. I think $10. I think that's the melt value on these. Didn't even charge shipping at the starting bid.
Sebastian, this is a starting bid of 10. I see you wrote 39.
He might be behind.
So I think you might be behind. So if that's what your bid is
let's
for this
remove
one.
this.
I meant 30. Okay.
Oh, 30? Then 30 going once?
Remove. 30 going twice. He's like, I don't want to mess with this because he missed the last one.
Richard, the quarter, the 40%. Oops, sorry.
3, 2,
the
1.
40%
Sold.
quarter is a beauty. I mean, the Drummer Boy quarter is iconic. S mint mark, 40% silver, a very cool coin. It's a very. I have found a couple over my days in box hunts. I think I found 2 lifetime. Speaking of quarters, don't miss tomorrow's video. Well, I know probably none of the people watching will miss it, but if you want any add-ons, Sebastian, just let me know. Lot number 8.
I want the bag pull set. You mean the uncirculated silvers?
We don't have any bag pull sets today. We only have the 76. We just bought those, though. You didn't get the Ike dollar, but you just bought those, so you have to be more specific. What should be a dime? Did I mess something up about a dime? All right. Lot number 8 is an Australian 3-pence lot. We have a 1911 Australian 3-pence, a 1934, a 1935, a 1936, the design changed 1939, 1940, 1941, 1942, 1943, and I believe those are all sterling silver. And then we go to, I believe, 50% silver. Showing yeah. And then we go to 50% silver. 1951, 1952, 1957, 1961, and 62 beauties.
Daily is at 45.
So there you go. Sterling silver at 92.5% silver. This is the King George the 6th, as well as King George the 5th. And then we have Queen Elizabeth II on the other ones.
Daily 45 going once.
And they come in the tiny tube. Mustang Dave's favorite.
Going twice. 5-4. Nathan is at 48. That's a snipe.
Mustang Dave's favorite. Hold on, we'll get to the snipe.
PTF is at 55. He beat you, Daily. PTF top bid 55. $55 going once. 55 going twice. 5-4. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, come on, Indigon. Find some W's. Is it better to buy silver rounds or silver dollars? If you're just stacking silver for a hedge against inflation, buy bullion generic silver rounds. If you want stuff that has numismatic value and that may go up more than the silver price or drop in silver price only, not in numismatic value typically, Morgans, but you're going to pay a premium. So if you're just stacking, buy generic silver rounds. If you want numismatic stuff that could do better than that, then buy Morgans. Who got it for how much?
PTF 55, and Daily says, how is PTF gonna snipe me? Because he did. David Ramsey, $2 American monies. Are you going to get any more Jubilee cents?
You know what?
That's why.
I could look for some Jubilee stuff. I don't know what I have as far as Jubilee stuff. Do you like the Queen's Jubilee stuff?
That's for daily.
But it's going to PTF,
yes,
though, right?
but he wants you to put for daily.
Okay. For daily.
What's really funny is our son couldn't say "k," make the K or C sound, so he called Kaylee daily when he was little.
There, with some love.
And we would say, Robbie, say cookie, cookie, and he'd say dookie.
Jeff Tully Tiger Thomas, yes, you have arrived or came late.
You are super tardy.
All right, next up, lot number 9. We had the 3 pences from Australia. Now we have
what you doing?
The 6 pencers.
Where you at? How's it going?
We have 1910 6 We have 1925 6. We have the emu, Charlani, and the kangaroo. 1927. 1928. 1934. 1942. A beautiful 1943.
I got it, Sebastian.
Probably shouldn't be touching it. Oh, and we've got the 1945. That's all sterling silver. And then we have the 1951. The 1956. And then we have the 1962 and 63. And the 62 is just about BU. I shouldn't be touching that one either.
Daily is at 70.
6 pencers from Australia. A beautiful collection to put together. It is a nice looking set. I mean, look at the design.
Sebastian's going to take the 76 bicentennial set add-on.
All right, the first one, they're the same, but...
Second one, the set.
Yeah, the first one of the second set. So I don't know. I was just double checking. Sebastian, here you go.
First one, the second.
There's 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And is that 25? What did I add it on
25.
for? Thank you, Sebastian.
Do we know Michael Bedell?
I don't know Michael Bedell.
Any of our mods, have we seen
I
Michael
feel like the
Bedell?
name's familiar, but as a bidder, I'm not certain. Oh, the Jubilee Arcade pennies. No.
I'm gonna vouch yes.
That was
I'm gonna vouch yes, Michael.
That was the... Oh, yeah, they are Jubilee Arcade. I thought they were called something else.
I have the red one. Can I have the blue one? Says Sebastian.
What? The blue one is the 72S Ike set.
So you want the blue one?
The blue one is this one. The blue, it just has the Ike. It doesn't have all of the other coins. It just
I might have got it wrong. 76 bicentennial is what he wrote. Do you mean the 72?
Let me know and I'll fix it.
Do you mean the 72S blue situation?
Rural Man Life. You have to be over 18. We have the rules on my website. You can click the link. But you got to be over 18. You got to be a name we recognize at least over a few streams. I do not recognize you over a few streams. Or you can become a member to show that you are old enough to have an account that actually can pay. And membership's $3, $2.99, and shipping is $3 for non-members, so it's free if you become a member.
Okay. I need to... So we got daily is at 78 top bid.
You might be over 18 by 60-something years, Johnny.
Just saying. All right, we got daily is at 78.
Go once,
Thank
going
you,
twice.
Rule Man.
we got to hear back from Sebastian
1.
to make sure we know what we're
Yeah,
adding
I'm
on.
waiting for Sebastian. Okay, so we got Daily Whaley 78.
The good coins.
Daily Whaley 78. Sebastian, let me know if you want that 72 is what you're actually wanting.
If you don't want either,
Thank
that's
you,
fine
Roll
too.
Man.
78 Daily
Oh, my
Whaley.
apologies. I'll take the red one. Just one. It here already. No worries. Just one. It here already.
All right, you'll take the red one. It's a good set.
So the red one is the 76?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you, Daily Whaley. I'll add that to you in PTF's.
Hi,
good
Trash
goodies.
Man.
Lot number 10.
For the record, Michael Bedell is good to bid.
We've done 3 pence. We've done 6 pence. Now we're on Australian shillings.
Hi, Nat Poe.
19. Oh, if you want a source of size, I'll bust out a U.S. quarter.
Trash Man's at 40.
They're just a smidgen smaller than a U.S. quarter, and I mean just a. You know what? They might be almost the exact same size. To me, they're a smidgen smaller, but probably
Dave's
close.
is at 45.
All right. 1910, 1938, 1944. That is sterling silver. And then we have 1952, 1958, and a BU 1960. Queen Elizabeth II. Those are 50
Trash Man,
percenters.
50. What is the equivalent U.S. value a shilling? For a shilling.
I'm not quite sure. I think the shillings. What did I start off at?
Jeff.
30. I started at 30 bucks.
Daily is at 65, right?
Make that 3 times. Yeah, it's 3 times. I wrote it 2. It's 3 times 92%. Yeah, that's why I'm off. I mean, I'm not quite sure the translation because I'm not 100% on it.
Daily is at 65.
It is a
top
ram.
bid going once.
It is a ram.
Kelly, you might be really far behind.
It's a ram on those ones. And then it's a emu and a kangaroo on the earlier ones.
Ew. Can you put the 60 under the scope?
The date or which part of the coin? 1960. You looking for the close 6 or the open 6?
Daily 65 going once, going twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, it's a close 6 versus an
Sold.
open 6. Not sure if that makes a big difference on it. Who got it?
Daily 65.
She's cleaning up on the Australian silver.
Yeah. Oh. I'm doing this for the kangaroo.
Australian silver's beautiful, so is Newfoundland silver.
Mustang Dave says that reverse was stunning.
It's a beautiful reverse. All right, now we get even bigger. We've done 3 pence. We've done
6 pence?
6 pence. We did the shillings. And now we get on. Oh, no, we moved over to New Zealand. My bad. Did we start New Zealand off big?
No, Australian florin.
Yeah, I put a New Zealand in there. Cross off one of them. Why did I put a New Zealand in there?
Where am I crossing stuff off?
Take away one of the... Make it 6 different Australian florins? No, it's 7. No, it's 6. 6 different Australians, not 7. And make it 1936. Give her to that one. And take away 12 bucks. Make it $78 bid. Alright. I don't know why I got that in the wrong bin.
You want to double check and make sure these are right? Because you have 6 more down here.
Yeah, they're good after that. I put a New Zealand in here. I was not paying attention. It was late, Charlani. Leave me alone.
Were you so sad?
I'm sad that I
Because of
put the
what
New
was
Zealand
going
bird in there. All right. Let's start it over.
Okay, we're starting over, guys.
1936, one florin.
Phil, Florin, Phil.
That's what it's from. 136. We got a 1941. The 41's beautiful. Look at that 41. Then we got a 1942. Another beauty. A 1943. And then a 1943S, if I recall. Yeah, there's a 43S right there. And a 1944S, if I recall. There's the S right there. So 1943S, 1944S, and all the other ones are no mint mark. Sorry about that. Sorry, little birdie. You got to go in your right bin. That one goes with the New Zealand stuff.
Trash Man is at 110.
These are all 92.5% silver, sterling silver. And my apologies for having that set up. That's what I get for being up late doing these
110
things.
going once, going twice. 5, 4. 3, 2, 1. Sold. Trash Man 110.
Beautiful coins. Pre-decimal Australian silver, 92.5% sterling silver. 110 Trash Man.
110 Trash Man.
Thank you, Trash Man. I'll add that to your big package. All right, we continue with Australian florins. This time, they're the 50% varieties. Yeah, 50% varieties. We got 1946 and 1947. We actually have the commemorative circulating coin. 1951 has a regular design like this, but that's the commemorative 1951. It's still a circulating coin though, but it's the second type from 1951. And then we have the 1954, beautiful 1960, and a beautiful 1963. So all of these are 50% silver. Couple of oldies, 46 and 47. Circulating commemorative from 1951. There is another 1951 with the regular design. A 1954 beauty. And a couple of stunning 60 and 63s. All 50% silver. 50%.
Daily is at 75.
Yes, sir. And last year of the florin. Last year of the florin, 1963.
Daily Whaley, top bid 75, going once, going twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold Daily Whaley 70.
You guys cleaned up on the Australian silver. Hopefully you can use a lot of these in your albums, or if you're just starting albums.
Good night, J-Dog.
It's a nice way to start. Come on, J-Dog. All right, we got a few auctions left. We move on to Newfoundland.
Jeff.
Newfoundland, not Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. Newfoundland. First up, we start with the biggies this time, right? Yeah, we got some biggies and some mediums. 1904, 1911, King George, of course, the 5th, and 1918, it has a little damage.
Trash Man's at 60.
And then we got the 20 centers, 1904 and 1912. Man, if this coin could talk, Sean, look at that. 20 cents, 1912. Mm-hmm. And this one's even more circulated.
64 to Nathan. Trash Man's at 70. Does anyone know where
All sterling silver.
you can find Australian albums for Kaylee's new collection?
You might be able to go on to Amazon and see if there's anyone who's selling, or eBay, see if there's someone who's selling them. They are tough to get.
Oh.
No, I think it's different. Yeah, that's just
that's just coin albums. I was looking.
Probably in Australia, says Nathan. Probably.
Nathan 70. So maybe eBay.
Maybe eBay.
72 going once, going twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I went fast because Trashman says it's yours, Nathan. So
Nathan 72. Can't get mad at that, Nathan. Got a couple of rare dates coming up. Oh my gosh, please just go in the... If it rips, it ships. 72, Nathan Oliver.
Nathan Oliver.
Remember, if we hit 300 likes, we're going to giveaway. I don't know if we're already there or not, but... All right, lot number 14. We got 10 centers. 1917 Newfoundland. Only 100,000 minted of the 1938. It gets more rare than that, though. 1941. Atoned 1942. And then 50 percenters. Those are sterling silver. Only 38,400 minted of the 1946. And only 61,988 minted of the 1947. Sterling silver, 80% silver. So that's what you got.
Nathan is at 44 and Trashman's at 45.
If you go on to Numista, there's only like 19% of collection owners have this one. And I think only 38% have that one. And I think like 62% have this one. The rest are a little more common. But a couple of tough dates. 3 tougher dates, but 2 really tough dates.
Michael Bedell is at 50.
We're getting ready for the last giveaway soon. We only have one more auction after this. Well, I saw the question. Will I have Morgans on Friday? I'll have a few Morgans on Friday as well.
And I'm checking to see.
I saw Sebastian ask about Buffalo Nickels. I'm currently working on putting together a Buffalo Nickel collection. I have thousands of Buffalo Nickels. Thousands.
Nathan is at 52.
I would say I have like 7,000 Buffalo Nickels. And I've got them sorted in tubes by year, but not by year and mint. So I've got to go through the tubes,
52
put them in year and mint, and then I've got to put them, but I've got it halfway done.
Going twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Sniper-oni.
That is the biggest sniper-oni in the history of snipers.
53.
We're gonna snipe
Dane's
the number.
53.
We're gonna snipe the number 14. I think we did. Resin, even you are proud of that one.
Dane 53 going once.
I got him, Doug. Pretty good shot, Jonathan. I know.
53 going twice. She said, pew, pew, pew. 5, 4.
Pew, pew, pew. Come on, Resin. You're really
3,
not
2,
going to the
1.
total.
No,
I keep getting
Nathan,
mad at
54.
Resin. I look forward to the coin
Nathan,
show mainly,
54.
not just to see Seeker and Raven and everyone.
I
but
know, because we were going to try to go to dinner with them.
trying to go to dinner with Resin and them, have some fun times.
Because, you know, this guy had issues
54
last time.
Nathan going once.
54 going twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Nathan Oliver, 54. What are all those dings? Who's that? What do they want? What's going on?
It's Silver Seeker letting me know today's concerns. All right. Just about YouTube in general. Just we always talk business.
Does he
How
not know
much?
we're streaming?
He forgot.
It's like...
Oh, Dane's tried to steal it again, but Nathan gets it for 54, right?
Yeah. Sorry, Dane.
Woo!
Your snipe didn't work.
Nathan, I'll add that to your other package.
You didn't, Dane. Refresh and you'll see that you're under the sold sign.
Last item of the night is a little coin pack of delicious little foreign silver goodies. Listen, we can go through them all. A lot of them are little tiny coins. Let's go through them. We first have some Newfoundland 5 centers, 43 and 44. We also have some Australian 3 pences,
Hi, Rob Shields.
42 and
Hi,
43.
Neil.
We also have some another Australian, 243 Australians. We have some South African coins, I believe, right? Yeah. South African coins, 1956, 3 pence.
Good night, Joel.
I am blind.
Semper Fi.
1942, 3 pence.
Trashman 40.
1941, 3 pence. South African. And then another South African 6 pence, 1940. And a Newfoundland, oh, that's a nice 1938. You know what? It might be cleaned. Might be cleaned. Either way, it's a nice coin. So, just a little package of goodies. Newfoundland stuff, South African stuff, and Australian stuff. Just a little collection of silver goodies.
All right. Trash Man is at 47.
I want to do ASMR, Shalani. Alright.
You know what the grossest ASMR is? And so
The
many
mouth
people-
sounds?
Yes.
But you know what? Because they get the tingles in their ears, it hits the right frequency.
I
You can't
can't.
think of it as mouth noise. You got to think of it as just hearing noises that hit your
I do
whatever
like
nerves.
the crispy,
Yeah.
papers.
I haven't done ASMR stuff in forever.
I know, me neither. I don't.
It was
care
big
for
like
that.
during COVID, and that was it.
Nathan is at 49.
She'd be in her 70s by now, Shalani.
I don't care. Still. Them are fighting words, Southern Metal.
What's
Fighting
up, Rob
words.
Shields?
Nathan is at 49. Southern
He's
Metal
a-
is trying to get you in trouble, is what he's trying to do.
He's a 49er tonight. That was a snipe. Stop it. No sus.
Nathan, 49, going once.
We're about ready to do the giveaways.
49, going twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold.
Michelle Blue, you're in your 70s?
Nathan, 49. So's my mama.
I'm in my 50s. Michelle could actually be our mom.
Nathan.
But we're not youngin' anymore.
Wait.
Do you have any 50-year-old kids, Michelle? Nathan,
49.
49 sold.
I put 72. That was a random guess. 49.
Thank you, Nathan. He cleaned up on the final goodies of the night. All right. According to my stuff, we have 2 add-ons left. They are eligible for anyone who wins giveaways. You don't have to get them. They'll just move on to Friday stuff.
Yeah, on Rob's screen, Dane, it was the other way, so I don't know.
Dane,
I don't know.
listen.
Sorry. He's fine with it, though. He said it's okay next time.
You were right under it 100% on my screen.
All right, Trash Man says please on whatever is left. All right, so you have the 72 business strike and the 76.
He wants them both?
Let's go, Dime Boy!
Yeah.
Let's go, Dime Boy!
Rob did so good tonight. He didn't get a dime.
Beautiful 72.
That added on 40.
Beautiful.
Trash Man.
The other one.
If you ever want your totals, just so you know, all of the auction buyer totals are on
Thank
the
you,
Google
Trash
Doc.
Man.
If you look at the buyer name and it says buyer total, in the furthest right column, you'll see your total there.
Trash Man's got a big package. $350 is what I see.
No more add-ons. We're done with
Add-ons
the
are gone. No super chat giveaway. We do have a 300 plus likes and an auction EOS. Let me show you what they are, and then we'll do the giveaway. The 300 plus likes is a 1961 proof quarter. It's got some of that red stuff. Could probably be dipped, but I'm not going to mess with it. There you go. 61 proof quarter is the 300 plus likes, if we even hit 300 plus likes.
I'm looking.
If we hit it. Come on,
looking.
Dime Girl. Come on,
We're
close.
14 away.
Come on, Dime Girl. The auction EOS is a 1970. Come on, Dime Girl. A 1970. Come on, Dime Girl. Come on, Dime Girl. It's a 1970.
Let me
half
ask you,
dollar.
Trash Man. Will you add on the New Zealand florin for 15?
You know what? For Trash Man, I'll do it. And,
Look at this.
1935
Look at this.
New Zealand florin.
19.
That's in my New Zealand stack.
New Zealand.
New Zealand florin, 92.5% silver. So heavy coin. I think melt is like $12 on it, so I have no problem doing that. It is you. It's got great detail too.
He said thank you, Rob.
You're welcome, brother. Thank you. All right, let me add that to Trash Man's package. We'll just go with the box hunt stuff. $15 on there. Alrighty then. Let's give it away.
We're at 296. If we get 4 more, we'll do the 300 likes giveaway.
If you don't, I'd like to stop at $2.99.
Oh.
We found silver tonight, Shawnee. Matter of fact, Friday we had silver in both boxes, and tonight we had silver. We have 4 boxes in a row with silver.
B. Waller, we are sending you all the good vibes.
Do we not see that?
All the good vibes.
B. Waller, yes. Prayers are with you and your wife, brother.
Yeah.
Sorry we didn't see that with the chat going fast.
I caught it.
Prayers, brother.
Yeah.
Where was I at when they asked me if I wanted to donate to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation? I go, that's exactly who I always donate to. And I said, well,
Oh, yeah. Where were we?
I remember where we were.
Where is it then?
We were somewhere the
Where
other
did
day,
you go?
and they said, would you like to donate on the screen?
Fuzzies.
It was Fuzzies.
Fuzzies.
It was Fuzzies.
Fuzzy Wuzzy had a bear.
Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he?
302.
All right, we're
guys.
giving
Thank
stuff
you.
away.
I do too, Michelle Blue. I don't hate much, but I hate that. Visterion, 10 months. Almost forgot to do this.
Come on,
So
Mysterian. Once a month, brother. Do it. That didn't sound really that great. And whoever did this,
That's
thank
better
you.
than
Hi,
some.
Rob. Hi, Rob. Shawnee, look at I found another 1793 chain scent. It's fake, but it looks cool.
Mustang Dave, I thought we were friends too. Apparently, you and Southern Metal are not as friendly.
Are they trying to
with
get me in trouble?
as I thought. I thought that you guys were my friends. I understand. I understand. I see you now.
G. Oh, let me hear you say go. That's right. Unite. Let me hear you say fight.
Right.
W-I-N. Let me hear you say win.
Win.
Together again. Go fight win. Remember those old Cheers days?
Of course I remember those cheer days. They're scoundrels. Yes, Jan. Thanks, Richard. I appreciate you.
We will not go quietly into the night. We will find silver.
All right. 141 people in the chat are looking to win goodies. We are 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Thanks,
5,
Resin.
4, 3, 2, 1. The 300 plus likes giveaway goes to Jeremy Henry. Hennessy. Henry. Lord, I've been real stressed. I'm down and out. I'm losing rest. Thank you, Jeremy Henry. Send me an email.
Okay. Ew. I'm gonna have something tonight.
Oh. Okay. I appreciate you letting me know ahead of time.
I think I'm gonna have a blue Hawaiian.
Hey, Trash Man. That's very... You didn't need to do that, brother.
Thank
I appreciate you very much. That's overly generous. You've already spent a lot tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you, brother. All right. Auction EOS. 1970 Denver $50. $5 to 1. CDR Coins. CDR Coins has done it for the win. All right, Shawnee, we're adding one more giveaway. Since you know who added $20 for shipping, one more, add a quarter.
Quarter.
We are going to give away
I added a quarter.
a beautiful Canadian. Jan knows all about these. Look at that BU Canadian silver quarter. 1965, 80%er. I need an envelope if you could. Just call it the Trash Man giveaway. 5, 4, 3.
Wow!
I knew it was coming. I saw the redemption in the thing.
Wow!
2.
2.5. 2 3/4.
Why is it going up? Giveaway time.
2
Boom.
1/4.
Andy Pick Hinky. He's like, listen, Rob. Pick Andy. Winky Winky. That's probably not the best way, but either way, listen, Andy. I love you, brother. Congratulations.
A
It's
pink
yours.
hanky.
It's yours, my friend. And muchas gracias. You're welcome. Thank you, Trash Man. More appropriately. All right. Listen, guys. We had a good time tonight. We found silver in both boxes. We found an alien proof. Hopefully, I get some Black Loomis rolls on Friday. But if not, we'll just keep checking boxes for silver.
Hi and bye, Stephen and Jennifer, if you guys are still here.
Thank you, moderators, as always. Thank you,
Thanks,
members,
mods.
as always. Thank you, super chatters, as always.
I've lost a few friends tonight, but that's okay. I still have my old faithfuls.
We're doing this.
Okay, this is what we're doing.
We're gone.
Okay.
Bye, sayonara. See you. I gotta go
Bye,
buy our
guys.
food, otherwise I'm in trouble. If you pay tonight, it ships tonight. If you want to wait till Friday, you can do that. But if you pay tonight, it ships tonight, and I don't mind shipping twice. All right, 5, 4,
Bye, guys.
3, 2, 1. Jan, we love you more than words can say. Saying I love you. Extreme.
Oh, no. Keep going.
Is not the words I want to hear from Jan. All right, here we go.
Bye, guys.
Roll credits. Sayonara. Out skis.
Have a good night. See you Friday.
Silver Seeker. Good night, all. Come on. Silver Seeker
Hi,
waited to my
Seeker.
countdown and then blasts out the old 67 month on top of the world.
Bye, guys.
All right. See you guys tomorrow. Hi, Silver Seeker. Check out his channel if you're not subscribed. You're
Happy
crazy.
spring tomorrow.
Goodbye. We already said our goodbye, Seeker. You're late. See you. Sayonara.
Bye.
Bye. Goodbye. silver.
Without Silver Seeker,